Good morning. Welcome to Mansfield's Daylilies and Gardening with Daylilies and More. I posted a picture of a flower arrangement that I made last week for our church and made out of daylilies, and several of you wanted to know, how do you do that? So I'm going to do a video of how I make flower arrangements. First, I start with a block of Oasis. This is floral foam. It can be soaked in water, and I already have a piece that is prepared. I soaked it, and now I'm going to put it in my vase. I've cut it so that it'll fit in there nicely. Let's get the vase up here. I'm going to put this in. You see I've got a little bit of water in there. And I'm just going to push it right on down into the vase. Just push it down in there nice and firm. Okay, so this is what I start with, is a pretty vase with the Oasis already in there. Now, today I'm going to use some Substance Hosta leaves. I've just gone and cut leaves that are about the same size. I'm also going to be using Navajo Princess. Isn't that a pretty one? Along with Brooklyn Twist. So I've gone and cut these scapes, and I've got them in the bucket with a little bit of water in the bottom. Another plant that I'm going to use as a filler is Sunny Border Blue Veronica. This one is not got a lot of color on it. It's showing some of the blue. If you cut it more often, you'll have more color on it. But I want to use it today as a filler, so it really doesn't matter to me how much color is there. Now, I'm going to try sitting this camera down so that I can actually work. And I'm hoping you'll be able to see everything that you need to see. Okay, so here we go. First thing I want to use is the hosta. I'm going to get those in. Put a piece, let's see now, clip it off a little bit because I need to be able to go into the Oasis. Put a piece here, come across and put one here on the side, and I'll get another one over here. And basically I've just formed a triangle, which is going to be my workspace. Now I'll put another one in. There's got a little trash down in the center, so I'll get that out. There we go. And let's get another. Cut this one a little shorter. See if I can get it in just like this. This one the same way and come across over here. And this one I'm going to try to go right down in this bottom here. So I kind of filled it in there. Now I'm going to get some of the Sunny Border Blue Veronica. And I'll do basically the same way that I did the hosta, but now I'm going to let it go a little bit taller. I'm using those hosta leaves as a guide. Going back of, in front of, and all around them. Let's go ahead and stick them in. Pull off those bottom leaves a bit. Now let's start with some of our daylilies. I like this Brooklyn Twist. It's nice and tall. That's got a little crooked stem, so I'm going to find one that's a little straighter. That's a little better. And it's pointing the way I want it to. And I'll come right in the top with this one. And I'm watching the flower itself and turning the scape as I bring it down to get it in the position that I want it to be in. Now the hosta leaf moved a little bit. There's nothing wrong with picking something up. If you don't like where it ends up, if another stem pushes it in a direction you didn't want it, you can always reposition. Alright, so now I'm just going to start throwing in some of these beautiful Brooklyn Twists. And Brooklyn Twist, another thing that's nice about it is it smells good. It's not a highly fragrant one, but it is fragrant. So nice one to use in the flower arrangements. And I usually do kind of pair them up as to where I placed the last one. So since the other one's down there in that triangle, I'm going to put this one down there in sort of similar location. And I just keep going back to my bucket and getting a new one and cutting it up, cutting that skate to the height that I think I want it. And get another one in here. And some across the bottom. You want to get your hand down low on the stem and push it into the oasis, not holding it up high, because you could break your flowers off if your fingers got up there where they were and you're pushing. You encounter something like another stem in the vase, and like I just hit this hosta. And when you've got your fingers down low, you can push and get some real force on it. And plus you can keep turning that flower and making it go where you want it to go. Okay, I've got two more Brooklyn twist. So I'm going to go right up in the... Oh gosh, isn't it gorgeous? Can you see that? It's beautiful. I'm going to take that one and get it right up in here behind this hosta, but still tilting forward, because as it goes in, it's going to come down in place where I wanted it. There we go. And I got one more, so I can go right here with it. And I go right in there, I suppose, as far as it's going to go. Okay. And now we'll throw in some of the Navajo Princess. It's a nice tall one. Try to get that one in about right there. So it needs to be cut off some. And go straight down with it. Oh, need to turn it just a little bit to get that flower where I want it to be. Okay, there we go. That's pretty good. Let's get another one up in that same area on the other side, just because that balance will make me happy. Sometimes you have to work from the front and the back of your arrangement. At this point I'm feeding it down from the back. Stand back and look every so often to make sure you're happy with the placement. Now I don't have but 5 of these Navajo Princess, so I've got to make sure I place them in a good spot, because unfortunately I can't run back out in the garden and get more of these, because that was it for this morning. So trying to make the best of them. Some people might say, well, why in the world do you want to make a flower arrangement out of daylilies? They only last a day. Well, that's true. But golly, they're so beautiful. Even if they only last a day, why not use one of God's beautiful flowers to show everybody? Not getting this one quite where I want it. I don't want to get that Brooklyn twist either. There we go. There we go. And then I can take this Brooklyn twist and let it lay right over top of it, and look at there. Push it down just a bit more. I think that's about perfect. There we go. I'm going to get one more over here. Remember, I've got my hand down low so I can push. Because at this point, I've got a lot of stems in there, so I need to be able to push past them. But I'm also conscious of these. See, I just popped a bud off of that Brooklyn twist. Daylilies are brittle. You really have to be careful that you're not getting your hand up against either the petals or whatever. Alright, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Let's stand back and look at it. I'm going to move some of this brush away from it. I'm going to pick the camera up and get it a little bit closer for you guys. So here we have an arrangement made out of hosta leaves, Brooklyn twist daylilies, Navajo princess daylilies, and some sunny border blue Veronica. Thank you for watching this edition of Mansfield's Daylilies and Gardening with Daylilies and More. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye now.